And last hour, Ohio Attorney General Dave Yost shared his thoughts about that exclusive report from Rich, plus gave us details about the state's lawsuit against Norfolk Southern. Take a listen.
I think what we need to all recognize is that there's a limit to what we know right now. We're still finding facts. There are downstream consequences. So should you listen to the EPA scientists? Yes, but also understand the limits to the knowledge that we have, and the ability to say anything definitively and exclusively right now is a little bit attenuated.
Yeah, one of the things that a lot of residents told me is it's unnerving to hear one thing but feel another. Okay, now to the lawsuit. What is your goal there?
Well, my goal is to take care of the long-term things. When I was up at East Palestine a couple of weeks ago, and I didn't go up there for a photo op with a trail of media following me, I went up there to talk to people and see the situation firsthand. What I heard over and over again from people is that they are concerned about what happens when the TV lights turn off, what happens a year or 5 years or 10 years down the road, what happens to their property values and their health effects that they discover years from now. This lawsuit is designed to take care of those long-term care. The emergency response is ongoing. The federal EPA is on the ground and supervising what Norfolk is doing in the cleanup. So our goal is to make sure that East Palestine is not forgotten as time goes on.
Yeah, and I was just going through some of the notes of your lawsuit here, and I was looking through your lawsuit cites 58 violations, many of them falling under environmental law. To you, what are some of the most damaging violations?
Well, of course, there's negligence violations. One of the things that concerns me a lot is the accident rate for Norfolk and Southern has increased by 80% over 10 years. That's a pretty big number. In my operation, about 1,500 people across the organization, if I see a metric that changes by 80%, I want to know what's going on there, because that's a substantial change. So we need to find out exactly what was going on here in the management of this train, but also the system.
Yeah, and our thanks to him for joining the show. Yost also mentioned his concerns about the chemicals being discovered in surface water because he says they will be absorbed into the earth, trickle down into aquifers that were used for wells. People there also telling me they don't know if it's safe when it starts to rain outside. So I'm thinking about the people in East Palestine this morning.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.